Hello and welcome folks, it's time for another modern video and today we're going to be playing some no-nonsense AmuLIT. I have not played a list like this one in a really long time. But yeah, here we are. Basically we have triple Teleria West, and I'm going a little bit harder on the blue splash. We have 2 gusts and 1 negate, pact and negation. I am respecting the mono red decks, so I have Uro and Baloth in the main deck, and we are not playing cards or anything like that. We're just trying to be as streamlined as possible. Going to see how this works out. All right. Opponent. OP doesn't want to come out and play. OP does not want to come out and play. There we go. Okay. So we have no ramp, and we're kind of like a little bit flooded on Titans. Now we do have ramp. I think I'm actually going to keep this hand. If we find a bounce land, yeah, I'm going to bottom the Vesuva. If I knew that my opponent is playing a green deck, I would have kept the Vesuva, but I don't, so I'd rather hold on to the Vestige, which can potentially help me cast this Uro, and it helps me trigger, Goblins. Well, we're super dead now. We are hella dead. So even if they don't just have it, they're going to have it on the following turn. So we're probably pretty dead regardless. Does that help me? So we play AmuLIT here, we untap next turn, we play Azusa, we play our bounce land, Portos Garrison. We can use Teleria West. So we need to top deck exactly Primeval Titan. Or Dryad. If we top deck Dryad, we can potentially figure out a way to transmute this to Teleria West for Valakut and kill this Snoopy. Though I guess playing out the T-West here and playing the AmuLIT next turn... No, but... no, yeah, this is actually worse against the discard spell. I'm probably just thinking about all of these scenarios in my head, and it's just probably not going to matter. Like, if my opponent has the Bogart Harbinger, we are just dead, so... Una pregunta, yo actualmente dispongo de $50 al mes para comprar Magic y tengo una duda, es que no me sé qué formato invertir. Yo anteriormente solía jugar Modern, y si compras una baraja en Modern, muy seguramente sea la Mono Red Prowess, pero lo que no sé es si comprarla todo junto o esperar a tener el dinero de la baraja comprando cartas sueltas. ¿Qué me recomendás? Buena pregunta, Blackhack. Mira, te digo, primero que nada te recomiendo que compres algún formato, primero que nada que te guste, y segundo, algún formato que sea del tipo que no rote, ¿no? O sea, no te recomiendo que compres estándar, sobre todo si no jugás hace tiempo. Porque el problema con jugar estándar es que después se da la rotación y estás al horno porque, bueno, tus cartas no valen nada. Y encima no te van a servir para jugar tampoco, porque las cartas que son buenas en estándar no son necesariamente buenas en Modern. Lo que te recomiendo es que compres un formato que te guste Y una vez que lo tenés, depende de cuánto lo vas a jugar. Si vas a estar jugando mucho este fin de semana y capaz te conviene hacer más inversión ahora y no comprar más cartas, pero ya tener el mazo en la mano para poder jugar si vas a estar jugando. Si no vas a estar jugando y te conviene tomarte, quizá te conviene ir comprando las cartas que vayas viendo baratas y tratar de quizás especular y tratar de sacar una diferencia de algunos centavos aquí y acá, aquí y allá nomás. So we can start with Uro here. Because like what we have is not enough, right? We are gonna need to find like either a prime time or we're gonna need to find a Dryad or a Valakut or something. That is not it. So now we are just dead. We just lose to Splinter Twin. Yeah. And when they showed us the Harbinger, so we know that they have it. So no real use in making my opponent do it. Like we don't really gain anything. So I'd rather just move on to the next game. Stacy's pretty bad at this matchup. Pact can go and Bujuga Bog. Field is probably better than Ghost Quarter. And I'm probably gonna cut the Uro for Force of Vigor. They play Blood Moon, that's why. They could also have Kicking Gen. The new lists, like if they had Kicking hand, they wouldn't have gone for a Harbinger, right? Maybe my opponent leveled me, but I really doubt it. This hand has the same problem that the previous hand that we saw had. I mean, this I'm gonna keep this one, but I think I'm gonna bottom the Windswept Heath. Yeah, because I want to make sure that I'm just not dying to my opponent having a Thoughtseize, right? Mogul War Marshal. Los formatos que no rotan, el que más me gusta es Modern, porque Pioneer ahora mismo es una cambiante muy inestable. Si no juegas combo no ganas. Sí, a mí no me gusta Pioneer tampoco, así que te entiendo. No me gusta para nada el Pioneer, pero bueno. Hay gente que le gusta. Es como todo, ¿no? Okay. So this has to mean that they kept a Blood Moon hand, right? Because like they don't have a really fast combo, and like Morg War Marshal is barely a card in the matchup. Like I guess I would even say that it's not even a card. So they have to have a Blood Moon right here, which really. Oh, that's why they had the turn 4 combo. There's this Snoopy. So Dismember is our best draw here. Just another blank. We're not drawing particularly well today, I gotta say. Well, I have to play as if my opponent doesn't have it, because I cannot beat them if they do, so. I'm going to play as if they don't have it. Kind of sucks, but in bad matchup is bad. What can you really do? Make the Inhabit Harbinger. Yeah, that's the plan. Blue Storm es lo más barato en ticks por ahora, pero es complicado de pilotear, sí. Sí, Mono Red Blitz es lo que yo recomendaría. Porque es el más barato y la verdad que es muy bueno. ¡Ja! Well, that does it, right? Mm-hmm. They just copy itself a million times and then they copy the Matron. Matron goes get Harbinger, they play the Harbinger, they put the guy on top, so. So no, they didn't have to have the Harbinger because they had the Matron in play. Thank you for that follow there. Svenzi. No, that's not the follow. Streamlabs, come on, you're drunk. There we go, Master Her C. I load that deck. The Goblins deck? I think it's fun. Maybe both Slaying Gangs were in hand. Yeah, I'm not gonna wait for it. Thank you for the cheer, Lara Legend. Let's get some W's. I think I actually like this hand. We have some interaction. We have some earlier ramp, even through some removal, which is nice. This card spell would be pretty bad, but both Kanye 2020. Oh, Kanye. Oh, Kanye. Classic Kanye. Not a good draw. Not an absolute blank, but it's not a good draw. This deck have Elvish Reclaimer. We 4-1 with the Elvish Reclaimer version, Chief. I dare you. I dare you to play it. Death penalties. Thank you so much for that sub. Welcome to the Brand Stronghold. One more time. Interesting. So we're definitely playing this for one when my opponent stepped out. And now the question is, do I play this guy or not? I think I'm not gonna. It's one of my. It's on my YouTube from Tuesday. Chief. Okay, no blocks here. Thoughtseize. Sounds good. Classy second main phase Thoughtseize after I have used my shadow. Play this. Discover themselves. Okay, so they're just playing Grixis. So we have Snapcaster Mages, all the jazz. So we're just going to flash this in, I guess. Push. Okay. Play this. Bounce here. So if we draw a Titan, we kind of win. If they attack for 9, we take it. Down to 4. Transmute. 4 pact. Pass the turn. Okay, so now we're gonna have to blow this up. Also, can we slow down the politics talk? This is no Squad Chief stream. This is no the Chief chat, you know. So let's please. This is a Magic stream. Ooh. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna pact here. There's the Stubborn Denial. Makes sense. We're gonna be 1 blue source short of Uro. Feels so bad, man. Well, I guess if they don't have a removal spell, which seems basically impossible. If we can jump here. Yeah, there we go. Man, Xaxis. Feels bad, man. Okay, Ghost Squatter is gonna go, and Basic Forest is gonna go. Shave one of these, and I want to leave myself with some stasis for sure. Bailoff is a trap versus non-limited decks. Yes, exactly. That's why I'm not bringing it in. What did we lose to? We lost to Goblins. I think I'm just gonna cut the scouts. I would like to have access to some scouts, but I could cut this member. Though they're pretty good against Gourmet Angler. Yeah, I guess I do like this member. Yeah, okay, so we're just not going to play Stasis. Yeah, okay, keep. Weird hand, but we are statistically very likely to find lands, and it's nice that we have answers to both Shadow and Gourmet Angler. And if we find like a bounce on or something, then we're gonna be off to the races. Thanks to Azusa, we have redundancy in terms of finding our Titan. We don't get stubbed. There's a lot to like about this hand, even though it doesn't look good right now. How's the Nasa been feeling versus Karn? Honestly, Karn has been feeling really good, so probably if I had another event this weekend. Yeah, I think I would go with Karn if I had an event this weekend. I think I actually just punted, and I think I was supposed to go for the preemptive engineered explosives. I'm gonna name Giant here. I'm gonna play this. And I guess that because of my mana fixing purposes, I should name Giant again, even though it's weird. Could have named Human. Shadow plays Bolt now. Maybe they have like 1 or 2 in the deck. Could see that. Is my opponent playing the classic no threat dot deck? They kind of seem to be playing no threat dot deck. Karn being a non-gustable threat has been A+. Yeah, exactly. That's like the most powerful thing about Karn specifically. Lightning Bolt. So they have to have Gust, right? I guess they don't. I guess maybe they don't have Gust. Good to know. Grixis be Bolt for Bolt, Snap Bolt. Yeah, but usually they prioritize a push, Snap Push. Usually they prioritize Fatal Pushes over, excuse me, over Bolts. Yeah, I think this one we actually have to shed. Like, we just cannot really afford to ever miss a land drop. Is this one of those hands where I bottom the Explore and I blank my opponent's Inquisition? And I hope that that happens. Yeah, this is gonna be a turn 3 explore, so I guess I'm gonna do that. Like, we probably need to get lucky to get there with this hand. Like, it is a keep. Like, I'm not going down to 5, because, like, in 5, it's pretty much impossible to beat Grixis Shadow. So, that being the case... just hope we get, like, a tiny bit of value. We get owned by Damping Sphere here, but this hand cannot be Damping Sphere as is, so... might have oversighted there. I would not be surprised. It's possible. Maybe they think that they can get away with it. Like, if you're playing against AmuLIT, disruption is not gonna be enough. Like, you're going to need some form of pressure. If you give me infinite time, eventually I'm just gonna... unless you're like, you have it like a Jace or something. Although I guess Jace or Teferi do count as pressure, but... like, if my opponent passes the turn here, like, every turn that goes by, things get better and better for me. So... I think we're gonna play this Explore through a Stubborn Denial. Sweet. This means that Angler is now gonna be further away. We are now 2 turns away from a Titan, and we can make it uncontrollable, which is nice. Is the new Teferi 4 seen any Modern play? No. It's just not good enough for Modern. It basically competes with Jace the Mind Sculptor, and Jace the Mind Sculptor is just a better version of the card. I guess I could have Thoughtseize plus Surgical. Yep. Yep. Okay, that's good. That's good. It's not a plan that I would... like, it works against specifically this hand. I don't think it's a good plan. Also, my opponent did only exiled one of my Titans. So that's really weird. Well, I guess we can't pact, so... oh, if they lethal me, they lethal me. And next turn I'm YOLOing, right? We die to Aether Gust. We die to Aether Gust, but that's fine. Yeah. So we actually die to Aether Gust because we have to pay for our pact and upkeep, so... No, Stub only counters no creature, so we're fine. And I had a Cavern, right? So like Disdainful Stroke or something like that doesn't do anything. We're playing against my opponent at 0-4. That's how low we've fallen, Chad. That's how low we've fallen. You know, it's when sometimes you just know that it's not your day, and that's fine. That's fine. Sometimes you just get absolutely destroyed. And it's okay. It is okay. Gostashi, what does Wizard hate Amulet? I don't know. Thank you. My opponent says it's an honor that I'm their hero. Wow, we're playing the mirror. Nice. So this changes things. I'm going to start with with Stacy. We'll talk about later. We'll talk about that later, Jesus. Let me finish the stream. Is it the day or the deck? I mean, I literally played Amulet on Monday and we did really well with it, so I want to say that it's the day. I don't know. I hope that it is the day and not the deck. Hello there. So I think we just do this and we pass the turn. No land is good for us. And the fact that we were able to hold the bounce line in hand is also good for us because Vesuva is not an out for them anymore. AmuLIT Buddy had his worst league since I've been watching a couple of months ago at 1-4, but he's 4-0 so far in the current league. Yeah, it happens sometimes. I've been playing some memes, and I've been punished by playing some memes, which happens. But I think we have to blow this up, right? This can backfire so badly for us here. If my opponent has a second bounce line, we get destroyed. If they have... Yeah, I guess if they have a second bounce line, it's the main way that we get owned, but they didn't have it last turn, and they drew it this turn. Like, that was probably their draw this turn, so we still have Titan mana, so we just have to draw the Titan. And that's really the only thing. They have perfect info. I showed them the Semigorge Chamber already, so... Pum, pum, pum. I'm gonna need to have a talk with my opponent after the match. What is this basic? What is this? What are these basics, opponent? They're A+, on the OG art department and everything, and then they go with these basics. This is land box basics. I cannot look at my own kin disrespecting the primetime father like so. I'm messy, you can play whatever you want. I don't care. If you do care though, there are some correct arts you can go get. Womp womp. I used to play lines that look closest to the Vision's pictures of Summer Bloom. Okay, that's respectable. If you have a theme going on, that's respectable for sure. Which one is the correct one of Breeding Pool? Right here. See? Same set. Same set. Actually, is this the same artist? No, Rob Alexander and John Avon, but still. This is the Simic Est Breeding Pool. I mean, if we top deck a Titan, we still win. So there's that. Secret Lair Snow Forest with Unhinged Forest, but I respect the classic. I'm sorry, Fruitmania. I'm sorry. We can agree to disagree here. Oh, don't have a Dryad. That would be a disaster. Okay, that's not Dryad mana. That is not Dryad mana. Prime time off the top. Here we go. Let's go. Oh, they have Ghost Quarter in hand. Wait. What's going on here? What's going on? Okay, so we'll let that resolve. Forest. Land. Bye-bye. Yes, always yield. So they use their Ghost Quarter. We also used our Ghost Quarter. No more Ghost Quarters to be found. Yeah, we get to kill their Titan. Is it gonna be enough? Not sure. Not sure. And there's no more Ghost Quarter to play around, so we can just leave the Valakut here. It's fine. If they have a second Titan, we die. If they have a Dryad, we also die. We don't die to Tolaria West because they don't have the necessary mana. And that is a second Titan, and we are dead to it. Yeah. Okay. So, the mirror. Gustos, Forces, Sage, Beast Within. Cut this, cut that, cut that, cut this. Let's go. Oh, dismember over explosives. Fair and Glue Basics, my 5C Survival of the Fittest Living Death Type 2 deck. Oh man, that sounds delightful. Living Death Survival of the Fittest. That sounds so sexy. Okay. Okay, we're gonna keep this. We're gonna keep this. We got some action. We got some action here. I think I'm gonna bottom the castle. And we're gonna turn one Stacy, and then we can use this Vesuva to copy some growth if we need to. It was the funnest deck to play at the time. Nice. I mean, it sounds absolutely delightful, so it doesn't surprise me at all. So turn 1 Stacy, turn 3 Gust. My opponent is saying that my opponent is saying that they are 0-4, so they are going to concede because they're dead for prices. Okay, so we also have access to force. Okay, that's what we wanted to see. This is one of the things that we wanted to see. We're still missing 1 land, but it's okay. I'm a patient person. My opponent feels bad about the game. I'm like, but it's like the best deck. You're playing like the best deck. Trying to lift up my opponent's spirits a little bit. Not feeling it this league. That's okay. Okay, so what are we looking for here? AmuLIT would be the best draw, because AmuLIT, yeah, AmuLIT just allows me to Titan right here. So AmuLIT is the best draw. And then I guess any land would be the second one. That was, as I said earlier, that was absolutely the best possible draw, so. And they didn't have Ghost Squatter because it would have been correct for them to use it already, so I'm gonna go for it here. And boom, and now we're gonna get our own Ghost Squatter, which should kind of cover this match. Also, the fact that we have Gust in hand also helps, but but having access to Ghost Squatter basically just means that this is GG's. For P04, it sounds like just base is biased toward Titan today. Yeah, we got a pretty bad anti-Titan deck. It happens every now and then, you know. We'll let them untap because my opponent could still go Forest, which we know that they have, into Castle, into Titan, but that's still fine because we have the Gust, so we don't really care. Also, even if their Titan were to resolve, we're still in fine shape because we have AmuLIT and they don't. Beast Within. So this Gasto here allows me to transmute, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we transmute for 1 land drop, 3, play Dryad, we attack, we Balakut them, we kill them. On the draw, is there anything we want to change on the draw? I want all my explosiveness potential, but I would like to have access to a second copy of Dismember. I think Force of Vigor is better. Never mind. Let's just keep it the same way. So we have another slow but highly interactive hand thanks to this Gust and the Ghost Quarter. I think I'm gonna keep it. It's a little bit risque. It's a little bit risque, but we have ways to not die, and as long as we don't die, we are doing kind of fine. Green Source would be great. AmuLIT would be the best. One thing that I failed to realize, actually, which is probably the difference between this and the other thing, I think that we actually should have mulligan now that I think about it, because we're on the draw. I forgot to weigh in the fact that we don't have, like, we're gonna have to go to discard. So yeah, I should have 100% kept. I should have 100% mulliganed. Yep. We get punished now. We are super far behind. We're gonna get to play our land. My opponent's gonna titan me. We're just gonna die. No, we should have mulliganed. Why was I so greedy? If they have a titan, we are dead. Oof. Okay, no Titan. They have a Gruul Turf because we know about it. Beast Within would be devastating. Ooh, opponent. Too much power. Too much power. Too much power. 200, 1000. Thank you for the follow. Is this the new game by Arc Games? Is it the perfect warp? What? I have no idea what you're talking about, my friend. Stoneway back to the search. Oh yeah, that was a high value Beast Within right there. High value with Beast Within. Oops. There's a new Magic the Gathering game. Oh, that's Arena. Yeah, that's Magic Arena. No, this is not Magic Arena. This is Magic Online. Thank you for all the free lessons, says my opponent. Oh, thank you so much, opponent. Thank you. Of course, that was a loss, but my opponent, they were dead for prizes, so which one is more fun? I find this one a lot more fun, personally, but this is because in the different games, you can play different formats, 200, 1000, and different formats are like, different cards are legal, and you have different ways that you can play the game, and the ways that I enjoy to play the game are in this version of the game. I guess honestly, I mean, I recommend you try it out. I recommend you try it out and you see if you like it. Personally, I have it installed myself. Whoops. I have it installed there. It's over there in my desktop, but always I recommend try it out, see if you like it, because you might. Magic is a great game. Lots of ways to enjoy it. Online TCG online games like Hearthstone where you need to spend money. This one is. Yes, this one is 201,000. And I guess technically the other one kind of is as well. This is a keep, by the way. We can go turn 1 Amulet, we can go turn 2 Explore. We set ourselves up to literally any bounce land would be an amazing draw, allowing us to turn 3 Titan, or any 2 lands allow us to turn 4 Titan with a Dryad. So pretty solid overall. Pretty solid. Versus mine. Okay. Redundant Amulet. Depending on what we draw, we can maneuver. We can maneuver a situation where we can use this Distillery West, this Redundant Amulet and Distillery West to get a reasonable amount of value. My opponent has to be double queuing over there. All right, there we go. Sometimes you gotta hit them with the test, so they remember that they also playing against you. Chalice for 0, good for them, good for them. Okay. So we get to explore here. And we're gonna get to play another Amulet. It's actually possible that we might need to copy my opponent's one of their Tron lands just so we can use the colorless mana, and then we can use that colorless mana to oof, that's bad. Yeah, I think that's actually the line. So we do this. One, two, three. Dryad. We're going to copy my opponent's Blast Zone. I guess it's a better target than one of their Troll lands. Blast Zone. So blue, this untaps. 3 mana, transmute. Engineered explosives. Explosives for 1 colorless, playing around the Chalice. If they have Karn, we get absolutely destroyed, but c'est la vie. If they have Karn, they have Karn. Whatever. I'm missing a second breeding pool. Is Gemstone a decent placement? Yes, yes it is. It is a little bit worse because it makes your castles not active as much. But it's fine. Giga Brain. Yeah. It's pretty tight, right? It's a pretty nice line. But yeah, we were losing to Karn. We are kind of also losing to a Thought-Knot here. Citizen Dom, thank you so much, Dom, for coming back to the Primetime Stronghold. That is, how many times? That's 11 months. So many months. Thank you so much for the continued support. Won a set of Secret Lair fetch lines in EDH last weekend, considering whether to try for another in this modern tourney. Why wouldn't you, my friend? Do it. Of course, they have the Karn. Don't have the Karn. This is a Ballista. No! No! My explosives! It's okay. Like, if we find a Titan, we just win, so... But we have exactly this turn to find exactly Primeval Titan. We have exactly this turn to find exactly Primeval Titan. If we do find Prime Time, GG's. Sundering Titan, let's go. Yeah, they go for the coding. Valakut would not be... I mean, it would be okay. Valakut would be okay. That is not a card. And at this point, thanks to that liquid metal coating, like my opponent has literally anything else, we lose. So they need to have literally anything else. Sundering Titan is the best Titan. Get out of my channel, Mr. Rev. Get out of my channel. We don't support this misconduct. Alright, things are bad now. Things are officially bad now. Oh no, we actually 0% are to win now. Because they blow up our land and then we actually don't have Titan mana. That Chalice was big game. Okay, so field, forces, tracker, sage, beast within, Baloth. Cut 2 of these, cut 1 of these, cut this, cut Cavern of Souls, Fierce Empath, all of this sounds good. Let's go. Might get him with Blossom too. Yeah, we have to also destroy our land again. I don't think we're winning this game, my friends. Sure. So what's making me want to keep this hand is the fact that we actually get... we're going to be able to Dryad before my opponent's going to get to Thought-Knots here, unless they have the turn to Thought-Knot, which, whatever. Like, if they have it, good for them. I haven't liked Uru in this matchup. We disagree. I've been a fan of Uru in this matchup specifically. Nah, it's too greedy. I'm considering like pitching a prime time to blow this out. Nah, let's not. Uru stands up to the creatures. Yeah, if you have an Uru in play, your opponent cannot really do anything. Well, we're gonna have to expose the Valakut, which I'm not stoked about, but it is what it is. Like, I need to make sure that I can cast Titan next turn. Now they can get a Ghost Quarter or Tech Edge or something, and they can blow up the Valakut, which is kind of problematic. They go for Ursa's Tower. Okay. Yeah, even if they Thought-Knot here, that's not the end of the world because we can just fetch and like this Thought-Knot here is actually just dead here. This is what they got, tower. So we're gonna get another draw towards a Titan. Vesuva. Well, that's interesting. Always yes, always yes, always yield. May I draw another card? Obstinate Baloth. Sure. Yeah, let's just cast this guy. So we have 6 damage at instant speed. We have an answer to artifacts, so we don't care about that. Sure. Okay, so now they're gonna have Tron. Got a tome. So any land just wins the game? Sweet. Oh, I guess that we already had lethal. Easy. The natural double Valakut. Sometimes it just works. All right. Yep. Good list is good. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. Opponent with the potential turn 3 Tron. Scary. Pretty scary. They do have turn 3 Tron. Okay. See if they have the Karn. What am I afraid of here? It's basically just Karn. Particularly if it's Karn plus Dismember. Like Karn plus Dismember could actually be pretty problematic. But we should have most other things covered. Like Thought-Knot would be annoying. They're gonna take my tracker and it would be just annoying, but it's very beatable. Like they're gonna need more. Turn 3 Tron, water is wet, whatever. Yeah, I mean this deck got a huge boon, right? Also, one thing that it's not a minor that's not a minor aspect of the whole thing is that people just have gotten better at playing this deck, right? People in the past would really suck at playing this deck. Like they would just like keep turn 3 Matter Reshaper hands and stuff like that. Everybody is just... That's just not something that happens anymore, right? That is just not something that happens anymore. And people have learned that actually they just need to keep real hands. So even though there's gonna be, the dude is gonna come and it's gonna blow up a bunch of our lands, because of the Dryads, we're still gonna have access to a reasonable amount of mana. Unless they have like all this dust or whatever, right? If they have all this dust, then... Unless they have the correct art starter in Titan. In fact, if we top deck, if my opponent goes turn, if they go Sundering Titan here, and we find a prime time, we might actually just win. Even after they get all their silly triggers and stuff. Sure. Blow up my clue. Sundering Titan. Blow up my lands. Ooh, we could also draw Force of Vigor. Force of Vigor would be kind of a sick draw, actually. So we do this. Do I want to draw cards or do I want to play a Veloth? I think I'm going to play a Veloth. We're just all in here. So I think I'm just going to suicide some. We're gonna suicide some creatures into the Sundering Titan. Because we need to clear the Karn. Playing around our Annihilator 6. Actually, Annihilator 6 would be sick, because I would sack all these clues and my tracker would get my +6/+6. Would be great for me. Wish Sundering Titan had Annihilator. Okay, so... I guess I'm just going to suicide one of these Dryads. Opponent gets a free chomp. A free block. It's not a chomp. So we lose to, like, if they have second Karn, we are just toast. We can't beat that. If they have if they have all this dust, we also die. What else? We don't care about Thought Knot Seer. We don't care about Reality Smasher. We don't care about... That is going to be a problem, but we're going to get to draw a bunch of cards before that actually becomes a problem. Man, this game is tough to navigate. This game is pretty tough to navigate. How on earth am I am 7 minutes ahead of my opponent? Why is this a thing that keeps happening? Why are my opponents so glacially slow? I've done so much more things than my opponent, and yet they are the ones that are super behind on time. How is that? Anyway. Force, isn't that amazing? If we kill Titan, they just Armageddon us again. Yes, they destroy exactly one land. So yeah, I don't mind Armageddon right here because we have access to the all the mana that we need is right here. Honestly, my opponent should blow up Blast Zone on 1. I just realized that. I even know a Speedy Mug Clicker. That's hilarious. That's good stuff. Yeah, they figured out. They figured out that they, yeah, good line. Good line from opponent there. Good line from opponent. 100% correct to blow up the Amulet there. So this forces me to actually play out my lands, but like I have to, because I have to crack these clues. Yeah. Like we just have to start getting actual mana now, because we don't have access to Amulet anymore. Hope they don't have another Blast Zone. I can also start chomping with these Dryads. Right? If these Dryads die, this card doesn't do anything. Any advice for this weekend's mana trader Swiss? Playing Titan, lots of red green and blue red prowess. Play a different deck. Now, you can build a deck to beat those decks. If I had those in mind, maybe I would try to splash red so I can have access to like Fire Spout style cards and where is it? There we go. Something like this. So you want to have access to, I mean, not the Seal of Fires. This were, of course, like an experiment that did not work particularly well. Don't play Seal of Fire. But Abrades are legit. Also good against Blue-White Stoneblade, by the way. Dragon Lovatarka is a card that I'm going to be testing a little bit more. Thinking about playing balance or probably going 0-2 drop. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Honestly, if I had an event right now and I weren't me, right? Because knowing myself, I would probably play Amulet anyway. But like, if I weren't me and I would be recommending somebody a deck to be playing, I would probably recommend either Gruul mid-range or some form of blue Stoneforge deck. Whether banned or blue-white. Are you playing the Super this weekend? I don't know, I'm not sure, probably not, but maybe. I cannot believe how long my opponent is taking. It's just so annoying, right? Like tank, then have like busted cards. It's just like, what the fuck? What are we waiting for here? Tank, play this broken card, play this other broken card, tank. It's just like, why? What is so tough? I want to make sure that we have enough time to finish the last game, the last match, because If this keeps going like this, I might not have enough time. Do you want to play my Swiss rounds for me this weekend in the Mana Trader series? I'll give you my account info. I'd rather not. Like, if I'm gonna be playing Magic anyway, might as well just be playing Magic for myself. Another Blast Zone. We need to find lands here. Good. Okay, so next turn we're gonna have a shit ton of mana, which is the perfect amount of mana. So I'm gonna be holding on to these amulets. Please no chalice, 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 please. Well, party's over now. No, we can still win. We can still win here. We can still win. If we draw Primeval Titan off the top, we might just straight up win. As in percent lethal. I guess it depends on how they use their mana and like how they use this Blast Zone and stuff. But we have a Titan right here, right? If they have a Chalice and they're slow rolling me, then I don't appreciate that. But it's the Blast Zone. Their main phase putting the counters? Oh my. That means my amulets are good to go now. Oh wow. No chalices, you say? No liquid metal coating, you say? Okay. Okay. So I think I'm going to hardcast this force to just blow up the liquid metal coating. Do we have Vesuva still? We do. We do still have Vesuva. So this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're gonna get Valakut plus Haste Land. And then we're going to get... So we blow this and we blow this. We leave my opponent with... This is really tough. This is going to be a really tough turn for us. But I think I actually need to clear the Sundering Titan. Four. This is my second land drop, right? Yeah, it's my second land draw. So you have to play one more time. Okay, so we have to somehow not kill the Sundering Titan, which should be easy to achieve. Oh no, we can force a vigor our own stuff. That's the line. So in response to the Sundering Titan trigger, we can just force or vigor our own dudes. So I guess I'm gonna have to force a vigor now. And we have this to Valakut our own thing. Because I cannot have my opponent Liquid Metal Coating my haste land. This is so tough. Oh my god, this is so insane. Okay, so we do this. With this trigger on the stack, we're going to force a vigor, Liquid Metal Coating, and my own Dryad. They let it resolve. Okay. So now we're gonna get Valakut plus haste. Valakut plus Stronghold. How we stack this actually matters. So this goes to the stack last. Red, white, haste Titan. Untap. Move to combat. Attack. Can I set up lethal? Attack them. This one, and attack them. So now we're gonna get... We definitely cannot set up lethal. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get Vesuva, copy your own Valakut, and then we're gonna get another fetch land? Do we have another fetch land? We don't have another fetch land. We used it already. Damn it. Can we go Squatter? Yeah, I guess we can go Squatter. So this is 4, 12, plus 2, plus 2. Okay, this is actually just lethal. So by killing my own Dryad, what I'm trying to do there is I'm trying to play around the Sundering Titan over here. Okay, so my opponent actually doesn't have anything. So we do have lethal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But it didn't end up mattering. It didn't end up mattering, but in theory, the idea was to figure out a way so I can, at instant speed, be able to kill my own Dryad so I don't die to my own Pact trigger. Whew! Alright. Who counted me out of that game? Who was it? Raise your hand. Who counted me out of that game? Who had me then? Show yourself now. Show yourselves now. Is there still a Dryad on the field? Yes, but I have a fetch land in play, which means that I have the freedom to choose at my own leisure. I can kill my other Dryad. Shit this. Keep this, I guess. Keep. Oh, thank you, Katarina. Welcome everybody from Katarina's stream. Playing some AmuLIT. We're playing the last match of the day, actually. And we have not been doing really well today, but that's fine. It happens. It happens sometimes. It is what it is. Yeah, how was your stream? Yeah, we're playing against Gemstone Mine. Oh no. No. That's hella awkward. And it's very, very awkward. I guess that there is a way. Yeah, I mean, it's awkward, but I think it is correct for us to do this here. Where at least we're gonna bounce the Tulare West. So Udo, South face. Now breeding pool tapped. Explore. Okay. I mean, if we don't die, we're gonna have a pretty solid turn next turn. All right, thank you, Katarina. Welcome to the stream. And yeah, have a good one. Yeah, we're probably just dead. I see what you did, opponent. I see what you did, opponent. But I don't take it personally. Because my opponent went, big fan of the stream, good luck. I should have known. Everybody that tells you good luck at the beginning of the match, they're playing Neobrand. Everybody knows that. Should get Neoform music that you play every time they go off. At one point, I had what's the name? Like the Jeopardy music. At one point, I had the Jeopardy music going on, like do 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 do. But I had to. I couldn't use it anymore because of copyright infringement, which really saddened me because I thought that I added at least a little bit of humor to a very much non-humorous situation that we find ourselves in. So it really saddened me to let that one go. What's the legacy streamer that played Donkey Kong music versus your animator? I remember Julian had some music that he played against different decks, which was hilarious. He had like a glimpse music, which was pretty hype. I loved Julian's glimpse music. And did he have anything else? I think he had some other stuff. Yeah, let's I guess explore. Let's go with that. Glimpse music was Jeff's guess, indeed. Yeah. Yeah, Julian is. I think it's safe to say that Julian is like the highest production value Magic stream out there. Like bar none. Bar none. Much better than literally anything that the actual official Magic stream ever did. Like Julian's production value is just off the charts. Top tier. Yeah, he had like different musics for like different situations and stuff. Yeah, I'm just like mulliganing on into Oblivion here, but did my opponent want? No, they kept 7. Well, at least it's gonna be painless. At least it's gonna be quick. Who is Julian? It's a legacy streamer. It's really one of the best elves players in the world. Well, look at me, silly me, like actually mulliganing, looking for a hand that mattered, when in reality I was just gonna be dead on turn 1. What a waste of time. Julian is to finish the thought, is a legacy streamer that plays elves really, really well, but really is. It's kind of like all around legacy player nowadays. But he's very, very good, and his streams have great, like the production of his stream is just great. He doesn't stream that often, but whenever he did, it's great. Yeah, that's him. It's Julian. Great. Definitely worth the follow. 100% worth the follow. Those mulligan decisions look longer than the actual game. I mean, at least as far as my own like decisions went, yes. But it's okay, chat, because it's not that consistent, right? It's fine. Force of Negation was printed, so it's fine. What other shitty excuse do people give? It's not that consistent. There's Force of Negation. It falls to force, yeah. Well, I'm blanking on the other nonsensical excuses that I have heard for people trying to justify this nonsense, this stupid abomination. I forgot. Anyway, whatever. Not agreed. Not a lot of winning today. Not a lot of winning, but that's fine. I am okay. I have 2 and 3. Actually, this one was a 1 and 4. Actually, But I've been doing really badly lately, but it's okay. It's okay. If I had to play an event, I think I would probably just play Karn, honestly. Like, it has consistently been what has given me the best results, sorry. Like, by a significant margin, actually. So, yeah, I think I'd probably just play Karn if I had to. And this is a pretty solid Karn list, so I would probably play something like this. Playing in Mana Traders? No. A Titans will come out next time. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. I'm not complaining. Like, variance is a part of the game, so it's fine. Like, sometimes you just get paired against Neobrand and you don't get to... you only get to play your first land of the turn and then you die, so... Like, to be fair though, at least I'm happy that we were able to close that... Because, like, we cannot go any lower than that, right? So, like, we cannot go any lower than dying on turn 1 to Neobrand. So it was just... which is... Yeah, GG's South Dotted. But yeah, we cannot fall any lower, right? Okay, so... I'm just due. I'm due my 5-0, right? I am due my 5-0. But yep, any other thoughts about the list that we just played? Let me pull it up right here. This is the list that I just played. Honestly, I have no idea. I honestly have no idea. Like, the matches that we played today does not seem representative of the metagame, like, whatsoever. So it's really tough to make a read of, like, my deck building and stuff, because, like, I just played against Eldrazi Tron, Neobrand, the Mirror, Goblins, and I forgot what the other thing was, but we lost to it. I can't remember. Anyway, not by any means the decks that I would consider to be towards the top of the metagame. Those would be like your Stoneblades, those would be your Mono Red Prowess and your Blue Red Prowess, and somehow we ended up getting paired against those decks, so yeah. Anyway, no idea. No idea. I would probably play like a couple more leagues with a list like this. I think, like, in theory, my decisions make sense to me. We just didn't really see them come to fruition. But it's okay. It's okay. There's always tomorrow, chat, right? So if you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much. I hope you like what you saw. Me getting my ass kicked multiple times. And don't forget to give me that like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Be safe, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.